You know how we say hospitality usually involves a cold drink and a comfy chair? Well, throw that out the window. Welcome to a world where hospitality means something so shocking, you'll wonder if you accidentally stepped into a weird reality show. Picture this. You walk into your host's home in some remote corner of the globe, and instead of the usual, "Hey, welcome in," you hear the words, "Here's my wife, make yourself at home." Yeah, seriously, I'm not kidding. Now, before you start questioning everything you know about human interaction, let's clear something up. This isn't a reality show. This is real. And it's happening in places where hospitality is taken to an extreme. Forget about offering your guest a drink or a comfy seat. In these cultures, you offer them your wife. Talk about making an impression, right? You might be wondering, wait, am I in the Twilight Zone? You're not. But if you thought your awkward dinner invites were the worst part of socializing, well, strap in. Because in these cultures, if you're honored enough, your host might not just offer you a seat on the couch. They might offer their wife instead. No kidding. And the real kicker? It's not about wife swapping or romantic interest. It's hospitality. Yep, that's how they roll. It's like the ultimate VIP treatment, except with a very unexpected twist. So, before you turn off the video and go hide under your bed, let's get into it. Because this is about cultural rituals that you won't find in your typical guidebook, and once you hear it, you're gonna be like, did I just fall into an ancient tradition I don't fully understand? Spoiler, yes. Yes, you did. Alright, let's kick things off in Namibia. Ever heard of the Himba tribe? If not, don't worry. You're about to hear something that's going to make you rethink everything you know about being a guest. And no, they're not just offering you the last piece of pizza. They're offering you something way more important. Prepare yourself for a custom that'll make you say, wait, did I just sign up for this? The Himba tribe, located in the remote deserts of Namibia, has a hospitality tradition that might make you rethink how to treat your guests. Instead of offering them a drink or a nice meal, these guys have a custom that goes a little further. When a guest arrives, the Himba may offer their wives as part of a traditional greeting. Now, before you start sweating and looking for the nearest exit, it's not what you think. It's actually an honor for the guest to be offered a wife, and it signifies deep respect. No, they're not trying to sell you anything. This isn't an infomercial. They're giving you a token of hospitality that's about as extreme as it gets. But wait, it gets even more bizarre. Imagine walking in and your host offers you their wife, and you're like, okay, I just came for the bread. This is hospitality on steroids. But it's not romantic. It's all about the bonding and respect between tribes. In fact, if they offer you their wife, it's a gesture that shows they consider you part of the tribal family. No need to worry, you won't be doing any awkward date night stuff. Let's head to the Pacific Ocean, where we find the Trobriand Islanders living on beautiful sunny islands where hospitality has its own unique flavor. Now, these guys are about as laid back as they come, but when it comes to honoring their guests, they take it to the next level. In the Trobriand culture, if you're invited as a guest, it's not just about a simple dinner. They treat you like royalty, which includes offering a wife. Not for personal gain, though. It's actually seen as a strategic investment. You're not just a guest, you're a part of their family now. Your relationship becomes about exchange and reciprocity. It's like giving someone a present, but with a lot more personal involvement. So yeah, in this culture, hospitality means you might not just get a free meal, but you're also treated like family in the most literal way possible. And no, you don't need to start dating the host's spouse, but you will definitely experience cultural bonding on a level that's a little, well, intense. Next up, we're going to East Africa, where the Maasai tribe in Kenya and Tanzania has one of the most unique interpretations of hospitality. But this time, we're back to wives and warriors. The Maasai, known for their impressive warrior traditions, treat their guests like honored guests, offering them not only food and shelter, but sometimes a wife as a part of the hospitality ritual. But don't panic, It's not about romantic intent. It's about creating strong alliances and fostering respect between the tribes. Imagine being a guest and thinking, I just came here for the food, and now I'm in the middle of a tribal summit about marital hospitality. But seriously, it's a genuine act of respect, and you're probably more likely to get a cool spear thrown your way than to get invited to a dinner date. Now, let's jump into history. Picture the mighty Mongol Empire, where Genghis Khan and his warriors roamed the vast steppes. Hospitality among Mongols was absolutely legendary. It wasn't just about the perfect tea or spiced lamb stew. It was about offering your own wife as a sign of camaraderie and strength. Genghis Khan and his warriors offered hospitality through sharing their most prized possessions. And yes, that included wives. This wasn't a weird dating practice. It was about creating alliances, trust, and mutual respect. When a Mongol chieftain offers you his wife, it's essentially like saying, "You're family now." Let's swing over to the Amazon basin, where the Yanomami tribe live deep in the rainforests of Brazil and Venezuela. And no, this isn't some weird fantasy novel. This is actually happening. When it comes to welcoming a guest, the Yanomami tribe doesn't do things half-heartedly. You're not just getting a plate of food and a cozy seat. Oh no, you're about to get something way more intimate. Just imagine, you've trekked through the rainforest, you finally arrive, and your host greets you with a warm, friendly smile, and then offers you his wife. Wait, what? Of course, there's no actual romantic intent here. In Yanomami culture, offering a wife to a guest is considered an act of respect. It's a gesture that shows the guest is one of the tribe now. A pretty big deal if you ask me. So, no date night vibes, just some serious rainforest hospitality. Now let's head over to the vast plains of South Sudan and Ethiopia, where the Nuer tribe takes hospitality to a whole new level. It's a bit different from the others, but just as mind-bending. In Nuer culture, offering a wife to a guest may be seen as a symbol of hospitality. It's about solidifying alliances, respecting elders, and fostering relationships. The Nuer view it as a way to welcome guests into the family. You're not there for romance. You're there for community and respect. So if you find yourself on a visit to the Nuer and they offer you a wife, don't panic. Just know you've been officially honored. But remember, this isn't The Bachelor. It's about forging bonds, not finding your next relationship. All right, now let's take a hard turn to the chilly Arctic. You thought we were done with surprises, huh? Well, hang on tight, because the Inuit tribe is about to redefine everything you thought you knew about hospitality. In the Inuit culture, offering your wife isn't exactly the norm, but offering your heart and warmth? Now that's what they do best. No, I'm not talking about cozy blankets and hot cocoa. This is survival mode, and it involves snuggling. Yeah, you heard me. Picture this. It's so cold you're not sure whether you're freezing or just hallucinating. And when you're invited into an Inuit home, guess what? They don't just offer you tea. They offer you the only thing they have to survive: warmth. That's right. Sleeping arrangements in these harsh conditions often mean you're sharing a bed with, let's say, a new best friend. And not just anyone, a random person. But don't worry, there's no funny business. This is about getting through the cold together, not about winning any bachelor rose ceremonies. So next time you're at a winter party and someone offers you their couch, remember the Inuit. You might just end up in the same bed, but hey, you'll be warm. And that's a wrap, folks. So, what have we learned? Hospitality across cultures is far from what we see in the typical five-star hotels. Here, guests are treated like family, in ways that are mind-blowing, bizarre, and sometimes even awkward. But hey, it's all about honoring the guest in the most unforgettable way possible. So, what would you do? Would you embrace the cold and share a bed in the Arctic? Or would you politely decline the wife offer in the desert? I'm dying to know. Let me know in the comments below. Just don't offer me your spouse, okay? And that's just a taste of the wild, weird, and downright unbelievable past. If you had fun, hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell. You won't believe what's coming next. Until next time. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.